Let's talk about some movies, boys.
Let's do it.
No. Podcast over.
Corona has made us quit doing this podcast.
Sorry, but the CDC has officially told us that we can no longer use radio communications. It spreads the coronavirus.
Yeah. You can probably get it right now by listening to us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you get AIDS, either one.
Have you ever heard of that movie Contagion from 2008?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it had. I was actually thinking about that movie.
Yeah, this movie predicted the future.
Who was in it? Was it Matt
Damon?
Matt Damon.
And
who else?
And I think maybe Amy Adams, but David Soderbergh directed it. The same guy who directed what was the name of it? Lucky Logan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's a movie.
But anyways, let's get into the movie picks of the week. Which one do y'all want to start off with?
I don't care.
We'll do Lord of the Rings. Has always came first.
Lord of the Rings comes last this time. We're saving the best for last.
Sure. We'll go.
It came first the rest of the time. We got to be generous.
Okay, that's fine. We'll save it for last. So what are we going to start off with then?
Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
I want to start with it because, my God, we just watched it.
That is true, and our thoughts are very fresh on it.
Yeah.
Now, granted, my thoughts ain't too fresh on it because I've seen it like 100 times.
Brian, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You can start.
I'm starting it.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It was my pick.
It was his pick. It was his pick.
And then on your pick, you start with your thoughts.
Fine, go.
What can I say about Gone Girl? I think it's a interesting critique in the way the media handles murders and the way they like to manipulate stories. I believe it's a critique about two people that are partially in love, partially not, and how marriage can fall apart over minor and serious things. And I think it's got one of the best villains in a movie ever.
Yeah.
It's one of the most. She's the most unapologetically bad villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She has no excuses for doing what she does. Really,
none. The only excuse you could throw out is maybe her family.
Her upbringing.
Her family.
Yeah, because I actually
responsible for this.
I pointed that out. Like given how she was raised,
her whole entire child was fabricated. So like her life.
Yeah.
She never actually got to be her own individual person.
It's actually a decent look into like the danger of a person not having their own identity.
Yeah, because she's a chameleon. Instead of having her own identity and her own personality, she adapts to a situation.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that situation don't go the way she wants it to, she tries to conform it to something that she would personally like.
I think in the middle of the movie, actually, or in the middle of the movie, I made the comment that this is just a really messed up version of Marriage Story. Mm-hmm. Even though Gone Girl came first.
Yeah. Yeah, in a weird way. Because both movies do deal with divorce, just in very different ways.
Well, Marriage Story, it's a lot more real, I guess.
Yeah,
it's a lot more realistic.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Whereas in this movie, it loses its mind.
Yeah.
But I love, I don't know, the movie reminds me of like a lot of realistic depictions of what's happened with murder cases. Like this most recent one with the mom in Tennessee that had possibly murdered a kid, possibly not. But it shows how the media just storms on something and goes, okay, they did it, even though they don't have any facts or evidence that someone did something.
Yeah, that's one thing I told you whenever we were watching the movie. I said, they really portray the media very well.
Oh, it's downright perfect, because that's the way they do everything.
The media, it's pretty easy, I think.
They like to create a narrative.
Accurately create the media in the movie.
You just gotta have a bunch of screaming heads.
Make them cancer.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that part whenever the media was talking about how like twincest. They're trying to speculate and just find out everything with this person.
Yeah, they accuse them of incest, of everything.
Yeah. Or like the part where
they're trying. It's sort of like wringing the water out of a towel. They will endlessly squeeze until every bit is dropped out.
Yep.
Of it.
And even then they'll try to find something.
Yeah.
That or they'll just re-wet the towel. But one thing I did love about the movie is that basically both of them are kind of chameleons in a weird way, because David Dunn, I was about to say David Dunn, Unbreakable. Nick Dunn. What I love about it is he writes personality magazines for men, so he is obviously also a master in bullshitting.
Yeah.
Which is, Amy calls him out on. But, so really they're perfect for each other in a weird, sadistic, and awful way. I know I've rambled on, so I'll actually ask Jake first. What's your thoughts on Gone Girl?
Movie was good.
Mm-hmm.
Boring.
Okay.
The movie, I'm not, which y'all both know, I'm really not that big into drama or anything like that.
You like things more entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
But,
didn't you like the part where the dragon came out at the end of Gone Girl? And Ben Affleck put on a bat suit and started fighting it?
I would have came everywhere if that happened.
It's like, what is this movie?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
This is what I was waiting for. But
Skyrim music starts playing.
Yeah. Why do I hear boss music?
Yeah.
But, no, the movie, it's realistic at times and completely batshit crazy at other times. I don't know. It was kind of boring. It was kind of good, though. The acting was amazing.
Yeah.
Rosamund Pike.
I hated the woman.
But her performance.
Oh, yeah.
Good God.
I've always heard, if someone can make you hate this character so much, then that is astounding that person's able to act like that.
Yep.
Like I was saying the entire time. Yeah, she reminds me of Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and then at the end of it, she starts doing crazy shit.
Yeah. And
her performance is phenomenal. She's the best actor in the whole movie.
It is.
And really, the movie does rely on her performance. The only performance I had any issues with, I would say, is Neil Patrick Harris's at times. There's parts where he's really great, and there's parts where he's lays it on a little bit too thick. But there's a part where he goes, whenever they're talking about whenever they're going to go to Italy or wherever they're going to go, he's like, crab and Scrabble? You know, like trying to sound fancy and proper. It's like, they don't really work. That was kind of goofy. But Tyler Perry's performance is actually great.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, he's actually incredible.
That.
The girl that plays the sister of Nick Dunn, she'd never actually acted.
Amazing.
She'd never acted in a movie. That was her first movie.
She was amazing.
She was.
Yep. All around great film. The two, the lady playing the cop's pretty great. The guy wasn't really given much to do except for being an asshole. So
he did get what he was given.
Yeah, but his character really wasn't given much to play.
The guy cop is what you're talking about.
Yeah, he wasn't given much to play.
The one that was just always like against the dude.
Yeah.
The entire movie, that's all he was.
Which happens, I guess. But he just, as a character, he was more just a thing there. But,
because I actually don't even remember his name.
I don't either. Who cares? But, yeah. So what's your thoughts on Gone Girl, Brian?
This is a great movie. It really is. It is. It's not a movie that I necessarily seek out to try to watch on a regular basis, just because I am kind of like a hybrid between you and Jake, to where like I can like to where like I do like my movies entertaining and kind of that way, but I also do look for more depth in them too. But I will say this: I think the main reason, with the exception of maybe the detective and Ben Affleck's sister, I hated just about everyone in this movie. I think.
What about Tyler Perry?
Oh yeah, I did like him.
How can you not like him? Elvis.
Yeah, I guess just
Elvis just came to Missouri.
Just how like terrible these two main characters are. I
would say that Nick Dunn is not a awful person.
No, he's not.
Like
he's
the end.
Yeah, he's not a. Yeah,
I don't think he's an awful person at all.
Until the end.
I don't think he was an awful person at the end.
He wants to stay with her.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's awful. I don't think.
Okay,
I think it means he's stupid.
Okay.
And he's ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
But not awful.
I would say that he's a lot like her, though. He's also a chameleon.
Right.
He's very good at putting on a face for people. That's why I think one of the more important... Because both of them write personality magazines.
Yeah.
That's a really cool detail, that both of them write these personality magazines.
Right. One of them lost their job, though.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying, though, is that...
I think they both lost their jobs.
Yeah, that's where they both specialized at, though. Like, that was their main niche, was personality magazines. So they know how to tap into other people's personalities and the way they feel.
I did make the point, though, that I think... that as far as like as David Fincher films, of all the ones I've seen, which is this one and Seven and Fight Club, those are the three movies. This one did have the least amount of David Fincher style to it.
Okay.
That I've seen, to where like just Seven and Fight Club just had a very distinct look to it.
Well,
And this one didn't, kind of.
I feel very differently about that, but I understand where you're coming from. I believe this one's supposed to be shot like a neon, kind of like a noir style film that
Right.
also was supposed to look at the same time like a Lifetime.
Because the only standout scene as far as like look was actually the flashback scene where the wife sees Ben Affleck's character in the snow.
I disagree.
That was the scene that stood out the most to me.
I love basically how everything is like a romanticized like orange or blue,
Right.
Or whenever during the day it's like it's almost like Daredevil where it's like got that gray tint, but everything is like so exaggerated color wise. I don't know. I felt the style of the movie really worked for me.
Okay. That's just my gut reaction on first viewing. Maybe I should rewatch it and see.
But something I love about David Fincher, the way he shoots things, is when a character moves in the slightest inch, the camera moves with them. It's one of the more impressive things he does, and there's talks that whenever David Fincher does direct a movie, that there's so many like reshoots and so many redoing of scenes because characters move around a ton, and the camera has to match their movements perfectly.
Yeah.
And he does that to a T. Like no other. So, I don't know.
I agree.
I love the look of the movie.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's gorgeous. It reminds me of like
maybe I should rewatch it. Maybe
it is. It's like I would say that the style is more obvious in Seven and Fight Club.
Yeah.
Like them movies, like their style first in that aspect.
Yeah.
But with this movie, the style comes from just the way the world is presented. So. This heightened media and heightened reality of this murder mystery. But what's everybody's scores for it? Jacob?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
Enjoyable, but not the greatest, not the worst at all, but well directed, well acted, but I would 10 to 1 watch 7 or Fight Club.
Okay.
10 to 1.
I'd have to give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
I'm giving it my highest score, 11 out of 10.
Okay.
I adore this movie. Alright, so we'll move on to Brian's next pick.
Yeah.
What's your pick, Brian? I can't remember.
Mine was actually a movie called Frailty.
Mm-hmm.
What?
This movie's incredible.
This movie is amazing.
I didn't watch it.
Whoops.
I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
Yeah.
Frailty is pretty much a movie directed by Bill
Paxton. Yeah,
it's directed by Bill Paxton. If you don't know who Bill Paxton is, Jake, he's the guy that made
I know Bill Paxton.
Okay, great. But and it stars Matthew McConaughey and Bill Paxton.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And it's pretty much a movie about, I guess, a vigilante serial killer who thinks he's doing God's work. Pretty much.
Wait. I think I know this one. Is this the one where they keep the kids out in the barn?
There is a barn with kids, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep them in
starts kidding.
The siblings end up killing each other at the end of the movie?
No, the siblings... Well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Is this the one where
Is this the one where Bill Paxton thinks he sees God?
Yeah, and at the end of the movie it proves that
he's working underneath. He's working underneath the car. No,
it doesn't. No, it doesn't prove.
No, it don't prove he was right.
It just shows that from his perspective, he thinks he's right.
Is this the one where he keeps the kids? One of the kids is like a demon, and the other kid is like an angel, right?
From a certain point of view,
you are remembering parts of this movie. You probably should rewatch this movie.
Mm-hmm. But this is parts of what you're talking about, but none of them are real. Like
whenever I watched the movie, I took it as all being like, yeah, this is real.
Really?
Yeah, that's the way I took the movie.
So I took it as like Bill Paxton had a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
And he started trying to justify some kind of excitement in his life, and he pretty much pushed these agendas on his children into the point where they believed it.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Yeah, because look at what he does. He has kind of a job that.
Mm-hmm.
He hates.
He's a mechanic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's a mechanic.
Yeah,
and he's a single parent,
mm-hmm.
right? And I think it's just his way of finding purpose in life.
Yep.
And he's looking at every single possible coincidence or possible little detail and just stretching out, making this is God giving me signs.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I've seen this movie
because
this movie's actually really good.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is another film that I think it's incredible.
It's a good movie, but I think I took it a very different way than you all did.
Yeah.
So I viewed it as like a midlife crisis movie. This guy basically, he has no purpose in life in his own head, so he creates this. He creates basically this fantastical element for himself to play around in.
Yeah.
He's like, I am God's servant, or I am here to do the Lord's work.
I believed it was sort of a toss-up in the air throughout the entire movie, because throughout the entire movie I was thinking, this dude's freaking insane. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the movie, whenever the good son kills the son who's now a meth addict, I was like, oh, so that's actually representative of what was going to happen. The son that was the demon ended up becoming like a drug dealer. And ended up killed by his brother.
You might be misremembering something, because I don't remember him being a meth addict.
No, I don't remember that.
He was a drug dealer, from what I remember.
I don't remember that at all.
Because
he was covered in tattoos, and they killed him in like a trailer.
No, I don't think that's what happens. But
it's been a while since I've seen this movie.
Well, you should rewatch it. Yeah, definitely, because.
He goes. I am thinking the right movie where the main character goes around killing people that he.
You were thinking about the right movie, and this guy thinks that he's basically
he kills people who he thinks are demons.
Yes,
and the entire movie, you're like, what the hell is this?
Or who are sinners? Because I think he starts capturing like prostitutes and stuff like that.
Who turned out to be like killing. The men that they're sleeping with, or killing child molesters.
This is the movie I'm thinking of. 100%. That's how I remember the end of the movie anyway, where the son kills the other son.
No, the movie actually ends with him killing a cop.
That's what I thought.
Who apparently killed his mom or something.
Yeah,
that's how the movie ends. I think he buries him alive.
It's Matthew McConaughey who does it.
Yeah, because that's the twist.
Because actually, the first half of the movie I think starts off with Matthew McConaughey.
Well, it's him telling the story of his childhood.
Of his childhood.
Yeah, because half the movie is a flashback.
Yes.
But yeah, it is very well directed. I mean, I am actually amazed that Bill Paxton didn't get more movies under his belt after this movie. But very well directed, very well acted. A really, really good plot too.
The only flaw I'd have in the movie is the score.
Yeah, I actually don't remember the score, so that could be the mark against it. I don't remember the score.
But everything else in the film is freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it is incredible.
It's a good movie.
Got one of the more original plots I've seen in a film.
It's a good movie.
Even though we did make a Unbreakable connection to it earlier today. Though I think that they actually came out around the same time though.
No, it didn't. It came out after Unbreakable.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, Frailty came out in I think 2004.
Really?
Unbreakable came out in 2001.
2001. Unbreakable came out in 2000.
So that's probably it. The similarities are probably a coincidence from that point.
I doubt it. I doubt Bill Paxton was thinking about Unbreakable.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah.
I just remember Dad showing that to me, and he was like, "Yeah, this movie's awesome."
It is an awesome movie.
Awesome.
It's one of those movies I didn't know what to think about it when I first watched it, but on reflection, it has gotten better.
Yeah,
on reflection,
it's a good movie.
Thinking about it, it's a movie that stuck with me.
It's a good movie.
So what's your score for it?
From what I remember of it, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Very enjoyable. Something nice to think about. Just a good movie. Good movie. I like it.
9 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
It's a fun movie.
Okay, your pick, Gollum.
Let's do this. I actually wasn't able to.
Shut up, Brian. You don't
watch
get to talk. You don't get to talk.
I won't talk.
Who cares? His movie sucks anyway.
It's probably good. It's probably good.
It's the final Lord of the Rings movie.
Return of the King.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, you trying to speak?
I'm done talking.
No, please go. I'm messing with you. I promise.
I don't believe you.
I promise.
I think you're maliciously going out to attack me. And the Lord of the Rings and J.R.R. Tolkien himself.
Oh Lord,
will denounce you. Denounce you, sir. No.
Okay, what do you like about this movie?
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King it's it's 11 out of 10 movie, absolute masterpiece. However, the worst out of the 3 Lord of the Rings movies to me, because I feel like it, honestly, maybe should have been a bit longer or had a 4th movie. There's just so
longer.
Yes,
I'll let you finish, but go ahead.
You have to think, there are so many stories that have to tie up in the end, and a few of them they do sort of danked out on a little bit. They needed to tie up a whole lot, like make it about 30 minutes, an hour longer. It probably would have fixed it. You'd been able to tie up more with a nice little bow on top.
Isn't this the one movie of the three that is criticized for being too long and having too many endings?
No, we need longer.
Isn't this the one movie?
This one's criticized for having too many endings.
Because all the reviews I've seen of this movie, and all of
17 endings.
It has 17 endings because it had 17 stories to wrap up. Maybe you needed longer to wrap them up better. Look, I'm all for a longer Lord of the Rings movie. I don't know about you two. I'm always for a longer Lord of the Rings movie. And I'm able to complain that this one needed to be longer. So I'm happy. I'm happy. It's a great movie. Everyone should go watch it. It ties everything up. You know, Gollum dies at the end, so there's your spoiler.
It's fine.
Enjoy the movie. It's an 11 out of 10. Great, one of the greatest movies to ever be made.
It's fine.
Shut up, Tyler.
I'll let you speak.
No one asked you.
No, but it's a podcast.
No one asked you to speak.
Okay, so you just want to go ahead and skip this one then?
No, I'm going to talk about how great it is and how everyone.
You've already talked about how
I
great
will
it is.
continue to talk about how great it is. Hey, you remember the scene in the city where
No one wants to listen to you talk about Lord of the Rings for 57 minutes with no response.
That came down and got killed.
I give it a 7 out of 10. What do you give it, Brian?
I haven't seen it yet.
Do you remember the scene?
Okay. What do you give it, Jake? 11 out of 10?
11 out of 10.
Okay. That's.
Do you remember the scene where?
No, I don't care.
Buddy, yeah.
That's all three of the movies already done.
Yep. What's your pick for next week?
Oh, just so I don't forget this time, and no one can say, oh, it was the next Lord of the Rings movie. Oh, it was the next Hobbit movie. No, it was not.
I know what you're talking about.
Tombstone. Directed by Brent Triplett.
Where do I find this at?
You find it, good luck, I don't know.
Oh my god.
You bought this movie,
I
Jake.
bought it twice.
You can buy it. You can go.
You can buy it on YouTube. I don't know where you can watch it for free. I haven't found a.
I'm not buying this.
I've not found a free.
I'll probably find it free on 123 Movies.
I've not found a free way to watch it. I tried.
Oh well, wonderful.
So good luck.
Yeah.
And Godspeed. I have the movie if you need to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on my YouTube channel.
Huh?
Yeah, I bought it through YouTube.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What's your pick next week, Brian?
I don't know yet.
No.
I'm still.
You never know yet.
Brian,
I want to think before it's.
you're about to get your shit together.
I already know what my pick is.
What is
What's
your
your-
pick?
The Invitation on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah.
You already told
This
us
was
about
originally going to be my pick for last week, but then I made a sudden shift.
Okay.
But this it should be easier for y'all to find and watch. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
So
Mine actually might be another David Fincher movie. I might go with 7 or Fight Club. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Oh, please go with 7.
Not sure
Please
yet.
go with 7.
It's gonna be 7 or Fight Club probably.
what's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
It does have one of the most memorable endings. And I think Brian actually pointed out David Fincher does not like happy endings.
He doesn't.
Yeah, I was about to say 7's a bittersweet ending.
No, it is not.
His wife's head is in a box.
Yeah, it sucks for him. Actually, no. Yeah.
Well,
never
yeah, okay.
mind.
Oh, yeah.
No, never mind. Rethinking about this, no, it's a terrifyingly bad ending. The only good part about the entire ending is that Morgan Freeman got to retire. But even then, he even says, like, whenever he's talking about, like, the outro to the movie, he's like, yeah, this world sucks real bad. That's the entire point.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But
he says, what was the exact quote? He says, some men say that this world is good, and some men say it's worth fighting for. I agree with the second part.
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But now that we've talked about 7 now, I'm probably gonna pick Fight Club.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna smack you.
Fight Club's one of my favorite films of all
Seven's
time.
better.
it's mine too.
I think 7's better.
Okay.
I
I'm
like
not,
7.
I'm not going.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I love 7.
But I'm actually thinking of a goofy movie, another goofy movie topic that we can talk about.
SpongeBob SquarePants the movie.
Well, I was actually going to ask you all, how do you feel about the film industry with all these movies closing down due to the coronavirus?
I get
Do
it.
you think? What I'm asking is, how much do you think this will hurt them box office, or not box office wise, but financially?
I don't care.
Okay then.
I don't care.
Yeah. There'll probably be some setbacks. I can imagine. It's way over my head. I couldn't imagine, but but it's like I couldn't imagine what it's like to fund a movie and anything like that. But I'd assume that there'd be setbacks from having to cancel something mid production or
Well, on
something.
top of that, in movie theaters could be in
What?
trouble.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, I mean, you need movies for movie theaters to thrive, so
Yeah.
that's kind of creepy. I guess I don't know. I guess we're near the end, but what do y'all feel about March Madness being canceled?
That sucks.
I don't care.
I am brokenhearted about that.
I don't care.
What about the XFL, Jake?
That breaks my heart.
Yeah,
I don't
Right.
care about basketball though.
yeah. Stupid Dragon players had to get coronavirus.
Exactly.
That's Brian's favorite team.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I don't like 'em.
Easy.
Yeah, go DC Defenders. We're first in the East. We finished the year first in the East.
Well, I guess that wraps it up.
No, Jake's team sucks, so let's go on about this. I think we're about done.
Yeah.
Anything else anybody wants to add?
I don't think so, no. So I guess that's it.
All right. See you later. Corona out.
Yeah. Brian, what?
I'm trying
to. Yeah!
You wouldn't do it! You wouldn't do anything!
This is mine!